I played in the dirt a lot of sandbox work. I just liked being outdoors as a kid. Waking up on Saturday morning, it wasn't always just about watching cartoons. We would go outside and for hours just play in the forest out back behind us. And it was a natural fit when I took a lot of courses in university. The lab work, the field work, being outdoors, it just made a lot of sense to me. And I've carried that through into my career with development planning and helping projects be developed. And I've carried that forward into my personal life where I love being outdoors, being outside. And one of my favorite hikes in the area is up Canyon Creek and towards Ings Mine in that direction. I was just interested in the geology courses that I was taking at the time, and I loved the field work and I loved the lab work. And then when I did my master's, being in the field for long periods of time and working with the sciencey, techie equipment and doing that research really struck home with me. It was a lot of fun. So I started in consulting. I was doing a lot of work for oil and gas, but I was also doing work for forestry, for mining, for municipal development, doing projects in roads, potable water, wastewater treatment plants. And an opportunity came up to apply for a job at Shell, and I applied and I was successful. So linear disturbances take many different forms, whether it's a pipeline right-of-way, such as this, roadways, seismic lines, power lines, other utilities that we use, and how those are constructed and developed and put into the ground can change the way wildlife use a particular area. Sometimes they might frequent linear disturbances more rather than sticking to forested areas. In other cases, they may avoid a disturbed area entirely. And so when we're planning for these type of developments, we really have to think about minimizing our overall footprint. In other parts of the province, such as in Fort McMurray, that produces bitumen and oil from the oil sands. In situ operators are required to have water recycle rates as high as 92%, but some of them, through various technologies, have reached even higher recycle rates of that water, sometimes as high as 98%. Additional technologies that are coming out for the in situ oil sands include solvents, which further help reduce the volume of water that those facilities use. In the 1960s, we used to develop seismic lines as large as a road, sometimes as much as 10 meters wide. Today, in most seismic line construction, there may be a meter or less. Water's life. It's intrinsic to basically everything we do from surviving. We need it to drink, wash, clean, cook, grow the food that we eat. We need it for manufacturing many of the goods that we consume on a regular basis. It touches all aspects of our life. Stewardship is about treating the land in a respectful manner and trying to minimize your footprint as best as reasonably possible for what works for you.